So I want to go over something. I made a video about this a while back. It was called, I don't know what it was called, but essentially I went over right and wrong, good or bad, evil, all this. And essentially I said there is no such thing as good or bad on the highest level, which was silly of me to say. Listen, I want you to understand this. That's delusion, dude. I'm going to tell you what that's called. That's called playing mental gymnastics with yourself, getting sucked into some BS you've heard, and believing it, man. This right here is exactly what. This is the point I've came to, by the way, and I've realized I don't know. So when people talk to me, because people talk to me about this stuff all the time, and I'm thankful for it because I love talking about it. But here's the holdup. At the end of the day, you do not know because I don't know. I know on this level, right or wrong, good or bad, but on every other, all this other stuff that we talk about spirituality and religion and how to live and this weird stuff, it makes no sense and you don't know. Now, with me saying this, you can have an intuitive feeling and you can have realizations and there is things you can know, but to make the claim there is no right or wrong. And notice if people say this, they say, well, I've reached a level of consciousness that, no, dude. This is insanity, is what this is, by the way. So, I don't waste my time, like, debating people or trying to the only thing I do is listen to them and kind of try to point them in a direction that you don't know. You're playing mental gymnastics with yourself. It's a mind game. Like, step out of that and into reality. Then you can verify a lot of things, and a lot of things you're going to verify is going to lead you to the points where you realize, man, dude, I really don't know. You have to be open-minded. You have to be certain in some things and strong in faith in some things, but other things you have to openly admit, dude, I don't know. And I think it's nonsense. So, but let's get back to this. There is good or bad, or right or wrong. So, if you hear people saying this, that there's not good or bad, or right or wrong, you can. I'm not going to name drop people, but there's a lot of spiritual people and gurus and borderline cult leaders, I would say, that preach some pretty damaging stuff. And by preach, I mean put it out there. That wants you to believe that. And I was, listen, dude, I was part of this. So I am telling you, man, I've been on all sides of this shit, dude. Listen to me. There's some people that's pushing you're all alone. There is no God. That you are it. And there's no right or wrong. And I'm fucking ashamed that I ever came here and said that to you. Far more ashamed than you know. So, and I'm not backing down on the fact that you're intimately connected with God. Intimately. There's no division. I'm talking to you, dude. That does not mean there's not really other people, and that does not mean that there's not a God. But you are connected to that thing. And it's not a thing, it escapes words, but you're connected to that. You might as well say it's a parental figure, like your fucking parent, like your real parent, not so. And I was incredibly deluded, and I was lost in saying that. So, if you believe that, and I had any part to play in you believing that, I'm truly sorry. The vast majority of my message holds up, and it's sound. Do unto others, believe in yourself. No fear. Don't worry about what people think. Like, you gotta have a loving kindness in you, but also a fuck you in you. You have to have there's a God. I mean, all this stuff is true. The Where I went astray at is by mocking Jesus, by mocking a religion, by mocking spiritual people. I went wrong by mocking this stuff. I went wrong by telling you there wasn't a God. I went wrong by telling you that you're all, like, basically you're all alone. Do you know how messed up that really is, dude? And yes, you can love yourself, and if you love yourself, you're never really all alone. I get that, 100%, dude. But the overall thing of you're all alone is insanity. It's crazy. It's not true. You are not all alone. So, and these are things you'll have to realize, and you will realize them. But let's actually get back on subject. Right or wrong? Is there right or wrong? Yes, there absolutely is. So, killing someone for no reason, or murder in general, is that right or wrong? Like, I'm not playing these mental gymnastics to where you're getting put in scenarios to where it's defend yourself or you get killed or kill someone. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just the act of murder itself. Going out and killing someone for no reason. And even if there is a reason, I guarantee you it's probably not good enough to kill someone. That's wrong. Raping or molesting someone, well, that's sure as shit wrong. Child abuse, well, that's wrong. Theft, that's absolutely wrong. Now, there's levels to the theft thing. Like, do not steal from people. Do not steal from your neighbors. Now, when it comes to corporations and businesses, I still say do not do it. It's theft, dude. But if you're ever put in a position to where you have no option but to steal something to get by, like food or whatever, I personally believe there's nothing wrong with that. But it has to get to that level. And I'm telling you, God would not put you in that situation. Right? Have you ever been in a situation where you absolutely had to do it? You've been taken care of. You are taken care of. You have what you need, more than what you need. So, and I think there's a fear within people that don't want to fully say and admit that God has your back and is not going to let anything happen, because it almost sets a thing up for failure to, like, well, what if it does? And it'll destroy all. No. That is fear, brother, sister. God does not break promises. God keeps its word. God has nothing but love and the best for you. That's it. So, are these things right or wrong? They're wrong, right? So let's say that lying is lying right or wrong. It's wrong. Now, obviously, you can do these little things about white lies and this and that. That's fine. I mean, I can absolutely understand why there's places for little white lies and very slight manipulation. I can understand that. But more often than not, 9 times out of 10, 9.5 times out of 10, telling the truth is the absolute best way to go. So, being selfish, is that right or wrong? Well, ultimately, at the end of the day, I wouldn't consider that anything, but how do you feel? Giving, doing unto others, that is what... This is a reciprocal relationship. You, reality, other people. The way it flows. Come together in unity. We all need to work together and come together. And this is why I was so annoyed over this silly crap. And I can give you, you all know what I'm talking about when I say silly crap. The politics, the race talk, the religion talk, the spiritual talk, the political, the gay or transsexual. This drives me nuts, because why do you care? people would mind their own business and, maybe love themselves a little bit and worry about what's in front of them and not what they're seeing on television or social media. That might work, things might work a lot better. Because what is the most annoying thing to me, and I'm not calling anybody out, but they'll know exactly who I'm talking about. What's annoying and frustrating to me is people who know the truth, but effing go out of their way to be wrong about it and make themselves miserable and then try to bring everyone around them down to be miserable and then try to make it seem like you're against them if you don't want to go along with your shit. It's like, dude, me and you can be friends without us talking about stupid shit all the time. Like, me and you could be friends and have deep conversations without you being angry all the time, without you talking about stupid nonsense all the time. And I understand to you it's not nonsense, but you also understand it is nonsense. So you cannot fault someone for not wanting to be around you if you talk constantly about killing people and conservatives and Christians and transsexuals and gay people, dude. It's stupid. It's not, I'm not saying you're stupid, and this stuff is stupid. I'm saying that the act of just talking about it, and then the worst case scenario, and then just delusion in your own mind that is delusion, and then projecting it out here, and then wanting other people to go along with it, dude. That's crazy. It's crazy. So, I personally believe all those things are wrong. I believe that, I wouldn't call it a sin or wrong is in that nature, but the fact that we are divided over nonsense, and the fact that it's so obvious all we need to do is unite and come together, and the fact that people seem to understand this, but out of the next breath talk about taking people out, murdering people, and what are we doing? What are you fucking talking about, bro? You know this thing right here in front of you. Look, take a look around. You see this right here? This is called life in reality. This is what the fuck's up. This is where it's at. Not in here believing shit you see on here. And again, I'm coming to you on the social matrix. Use discernment. I'm not bullshitting you. So, I'm not part of the program. I'm the actual fucking person that's here to break you out of the program. No. So, take that as you will. So, yes, I'm going to end this. There is wrong. There is good and bad. There is, listen, there's a God. Now, this is just the message I've been getting from God this whole entire time. Love yourself, do unto others, treat people the way you want to be treated. Just be a good person. Tell the truth. Do the right things. And watch magic present itself to you. So, God does not care if you're gay. God does not care if you're a man that wants to become a woman or a woman that wants to become a man. God does not care if you're a Christian or a Muslim or whatever. God just wants you to love yourself and do unto others and believe in Him. Give Him some appreciation, some gratitude. Acknowledge Him. Now, I would, again, dude, this is just personal preference, but I would highly recommend connecting with Christ. You don't have to be a Christian. I would not consider myself a Christian, but I walk with Christ. So you take that as you will. And I do give credit and props to Christ and God or whatever, because, man, I'm a little person. And if you help me, especially to that fucking degree that I've been helped, I do not forget that. And I will ride with you until it's over. So, I'm going to end it there. It's Game of Form in the Play of Life. I am you talking to you. And this is what we do. We create illusions. We have an experience. We tell stories. We snap out of it. Step into reality, real reality, the real world. Silver City, Paradise, Nirvana. You can call it home, and it's happening right now. Love yourself with all your heart. Love your neighbor as they are yourself. Return to a state of childlike wonder. Watch magic happen. Pay attention. I love you.